He's like, chill. It's like, Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here, Casa de Tank Top. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to blow out any eardrums or anything like that, but it's gonna be, we're feeling a little crazy over here. I'm over here with Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
Can't wait to watch the season finale of This Is Us, my favorite show on Disney Plus.
This is us. Is it called This Is Us? Is it called this? Is it called the Bobalorian?
It's because you got Boba Fett and all his buddies.
All of us.
This is all of us.
Yeah.
He aged on Han Solo. We're gonna get a Boba Fett riding a Rancor. We're gonna get a Force Hut. We're gonna get all the shit turducken into one show. This is for us, baby.
What's that? Force Hut?
A Force Hut, because he's dead.
A ghost.
Jabba the Force Hut.
I don't know. I guess like nostalgia Star Wars bukkake that's gonna fucking happen over here. Probably coming up in this next fucking hour. We're doing the Book of Boba Fett right now, y'all. We are on season 1, episode 7. I think it's what I just said. It's gonna be this big bukkake of literally everything that we have kind of built up from this whole thing. All the stuff from the Boba Fett part of the show and all the stuff from the Mandalorian part of the show, they're all kind of coming together. How you guys feeling about it going into it?
I know, feeling very anxious.
I mean, it really is exciting. I mean, like, and what also is exciting, it's exciting to get sponsors.
Hell yeah.
And it happens to be the greatest mobile game of all time, Raid Shadow Legends. Have you heard of it? Of course you have. Why? Because you're on the internet in 2022. It's got a ton of champions. They're well up to over 600 of them now. If it ain't the champions, then it's using those champions to defeat the bosses, and we got making its debut this month. We're talking about the Guardian of the Void, Malek Kavar. Now, this guy's a real tough cookie. He's a former priest of light, and he was flying the straight and narrow, and he decided, I'm going to go full dark. I'm going to give all these Lightbringers something to cry about. Have you run into him, Dustin? You've been playing a fair amount. You haven't run into him yet, have you?
Watch the screen. Morgan's playing the game and not
We're trying to do an ad read. That's how addictive this game is.
Yeah.
Main reps taking on Malek is going to be dealing with his poison damage. His poison debuffs can't be blocked or resisted, so you're going to need your shield and healing buffs to counteract them, or you're going to be toast. But if you plan correctly, you can cleanse rebuffs on this boss, and you stand a chance to absolutely smoke.
See, all right, so I am a notorious cell phone game denier in that until this game came along, I knew I would like it. And I did.
And there's also a lot of things going on in Raid this month, in the month of February. We got a fresh rotation of the Hydra boss that we've talked about before.
Dude, I just started this week, and that Hydra scares the bejesus out of me.
Tons of events and tourneys every day, and some special Valentine's Day events where you can snag yourself a new champion. If you click my link in the description or scan our cue cards that we got over here on the screen, you snag yourself a free epic champion, Tayrell. You get yourself 200k silver, 1 energy refill, 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in game. Now, you got to remember that these rewards are only available for the next 30 days and only for new players, so make sure that you hit up that QR code or the link in the description. All of that treasure is waiting for you right down there, so we hope that you guys check it out. We got ourselves a little clan starter, so if you guys want to come in and play with us, you can find us in game. There is my username right there, and you can join our clan. We'll see you in the game, and we appreciate Raid for sponsoring this video.
I think I might have gotten a slight spoiler from this Target Grogu I got. This Valentine's themed Target Grogu.
Okay, sure.
If you look really closely, and I think they really fucked up, you realize that maybe his penis is on his face.
No.
So that might be a clue to the nature
He's got
of
a penis on his face.
Yeah, that might be a clue to
does,
the nature of Yoda's. And I think they fucked up. I think they're spoiling me.
Mm-hmm.
So they're face fuckers is what they are.
I think they might be.
Possibly.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Yeah.
He's a baby.
When he comes of age,
no,
Dustin,
but like the race of Yodas and stuff like that, possibly.
Do you want more baby Yodas?
Yeah.
So you better get comfortable with face fucking. How do you think they're made when one Yoda loves another Yoda very much?
They just mount each other's forehead.
That's it.
Yes.
Maybe that's what Yoda Maybe that's what Yoda was doing when he was sticking his head inside of R2's belly when he was looking for food in fucking Empire and shit like that, and kind of throwing stuff out. We don't know. That adds a whole other bit of context to that scene, Morgan. I mean, we don't know. We might have just opened up.
Well, one of these says, I love snacks. So he just was looking for snacks.
Oh, wait, no, he was looking for a straight up snack. He was looking for Cobb Vanth.
A bunch of things. I'm wondering if Madame Garza's still alive. I'm interested to see what Black Chrysanthemum's going to do, what the Rancor's going to do. I don't think that we can really say anything else.
So much to tie up. There's so much to tie up.
It really is, and it's the longest episode. And I think that they're going to be cramming a lot inside of there. I wonder if it's going to work. I wonder if it's going to come off. There's only one way that we're going to fucking know if it does. You guys want to get some eyeballs on this thing?
Yes. Yes, please.
And all right, well, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And we appreciate you guys have been hanging out with us this entire time over here at Doing the Book of Boba Fett on Season 1. If you guys want to get some early access to this, to like all of our Disney Plus coverage, and you want to get our backlog of everything that we've done on this here tier, all of the things that we're going to be dropping on Disney Plus. I think I heard some whispers about Obi-Wan Kenobi show, about Obi-Wan show coming out in May or something like that. So I think that's in the card. So that could be kind of fun. At your reminders, there's going to be a link for that in the top pin comment and in the description below for the book for the Boba Brunch breakdown, the final one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh my God, here we go. Max Rebo as voiced by Jeff Goldblum.
Jizz finds a way.
It really does.
It's a pass for me, but Jizz really literally does find a way. Yes.
Do that by heading on over to our Patreon. If you can't do that, but you still want to help us out, hit us with a like and a subscribe. We appreciate y'all very much. All right, let's see this thing. Oh man,
I don't know about that. Oh, she did. She a skeleton.
Fucking vaporized, man. Like
yeah. Those are like chunks of bodies.
Were you able to hire any foot soldiers?
I think so. Cobb Vanth is raising a garrison for us.
Even though he's like, damn, I could have used you if you wouldn't have flown off. Like literally like a minute later, he showed up.
Mos Espa can become a prosperous city under our protection. Spice is killing our people.
What are you gonna sell then?
And where do you propose we wait for reinforcements? Here.
What?
Palace offers greater protection.
If you want to abandon Mos Espa and hide in your fortress, go ahead.
Oh, you gotta go fight amongst the people, my dude.
You gotta be with the peoples.
Even though I did like that idea of him inviting everybody into the palace for protection. I love that idea, but
it's big and empty.
It's empty as fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay. Jawas.
All right.
Did that Jawa just do a
yes.
Is Cobb Vanth going to murder some Jawas right now?
No. Yeah, he is. No, he wouldn't kill Amy Sedaris, would he?
Well, I've got news for you. You're boring.
He already killed Jennifer Beals.
No, he's gonna kill all my favorite female characters. He's just gonna bite it. Great.
Did you convince the Marshal to remain neutral?
Yes.
No, you didn't. He shot him in the shoulder.
Does Fett have any other resources to call upon? He used to live among a Tusken Raider tribe in the desert.
They no longer exist.
Or so he thinks. They got that. That's going to be the Night of the Veil.
He thinks they were killed by Nikto speedbikers.
Oh shit.
He left evidence behind to encourage such a conclusion.
See, he did, and he successfully framed him.
They totally played him.
Even though Fennec told him.
Right, explicitly told him.
I didn't sign off on bombing Garza's sanctuary. I agreed to surgical strikes, not open warfare.
Okay, well, it's good. At least that ovary-looking dude did one thing right. Because, like, otherwise, I'm like, why don't they just carpet bomb the whole city?
Yeah.
And everyone's dead.
Like he still wants to. He still wants the town to exist for him to mayor.
Yeah.
X-wings.
Ooh.
Who flies an X-wing?
Who flies an X-wing?
Is he already fucking showing up?
No way.
Gotta get them reinforcements.
It's either that or it's
the cops.
It's just the cops.
Uncle Iroh shows up. Space Iroh.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh no, his nose is a penis.
So he just
so
dropped.
Cute.
R2 drove him. R2 drove him. stepdad of the fucking year over there. He's just like, yeah, I'll throw this infant in a fucking, like, on a CTA bus or something. Oh, Lordy.
Oh, he's got
Yeah.
Look how shiny.
That lightsaber is fucking coming out, though.
Yeah.
He definitely he kept the lightsaber.
Or he's gonna like force grab the dark saber.
Baby's gotta eat.
Oh, he's gonna eat the worms. Good Lord. Already with it. Right on.
Reinforcements have arrived.
The truce you negotiated with the other families of Mos Espa will ensure that they will remain neutral and allow us to gain the upper hand by surprising the arriving soldiers.
This show really likes to tell, not show.
Yeah, it sure does.
And Fennec Shan with previously on
Yeah.
the Book of Boba Fett. I'm like, well, okay, great. Like,
And will alert us if any of the Pyke forces arrive.
Just go stand here.
Keeping tabs on the streets of the municipality in front of City Hall.
Why would you put the Wookiee in the Trans-Ocean territory?
That seems wildly irresponsible.
Yeah, that seems like a bad move.
that is it's a fucking power move is what that is.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mean that. I don't think that it's smart. I just think that it's a power move.
We will have the forces required to pivot our strength to whatever region the Pikes choose to.
You know how many people are in that Freetown? It seemed pretty desolate.
Yeah, right?
Although this guy's still here, you're still here.
This is when they need a big, like, map with a bunch of, like, chess pieces on it to show you what's going on. Oh, shit, dude.
And no one saw him coming and warned him.
He's that good.
Okay. Okay. Rude.
Oh, rude,
Do they know
man.
each other? They know each other, right?
Oh yeah, they do.
I don't negotiate with gutless murderers.
If that's not the quack to calling the stifling slimy.
I totally know what he's talking about.
I've got back shooters too.
How did they get there without all of your people not seeing?
His crew kind of blows.
They suck. They are so bad at their job.
They're very, yeah.
I will only negotiate with the head of the Pike Syndicate.
You mean the one that massacred your Tuscan family and
Oh, he's dropping some knowledge.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have to fight back.
thank you, show. We know.
Come on.
We know. Thank you. I didn't suffer a stroke between.
You're going soft in your old age.
We all do.
He's so spooky.
He's great.
I love him.
Like, Mike,
I'm kind of on at this point. I'm kind of team him.
well, because he's the best villain they have.
That was an impressive.
This guy.
No, I mean, like, as far as, like, even in all of the Mandalorian and stuff like that, he's the most captivating villain that the Disney Plus stuff has ever had, for sure. If they fucking kill him, I'm gonna be fucking like really, really upset.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Who are those non-Pike guys?
They're flipping.
Uh-huh. Because they know which way the wind's blowing.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, see, like, come on. You knew this was coming.
Come on.
They did not stay neutral.
These piggy boys.
Oh, you guys are dead.
Ooh,
Oh.
this is okay. This is a nice little send up to Once Upon a Time in the West.
I thought they were just going to shoot him out of the windows of the train at first.
Oh, what?
Oh, you got axed. These two guys versus like 6 dog people.
Right.
These two brothers. Oh my god.
These two Gamorrean guard
No.
brothers. Oh no.
Also, that's why safety rails are important, Star Wars.
Forget sick leave. I just want a railing. You know, one railing right here.
No, big
Jesus.
Oh,
Big boys. Oh.
that was rough.
It's almost like spreading everybody all over town was a fucking idiotic idea. It's almost as if it was that. It's very. This is the show. It's very cool, but it's dumb as dog shit.
Meant to believe that Fennec and Boba are like top of their game, so good at their job, and they're really bad.
Oh, come on.
I kind of feel like they shouldn't be in charge of this town.
Right? Oh no. They got him.
Oh no.
No, our boy, he's dead.
Probably gonna fucking kill Thundercat too, or some bullshit like this. Fennec's gonna come in and save the rest because Fennec fucking does everything in this show.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Boop, 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 boop. Up.
Ooh.
Oh, right. That's
Dead.
fucking throat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That was a good death.
That was a great stunt.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right, let's go do something.
Thank you.
Manners. I like it. You're welcome.
Did they ever have beef?
Yeah, because she was like, no, we should stay here. She's like, oh, let's stay in the sanctuary. They're like, no, we're going to stay. Like,
Right.
Like, her plan sucked.
Well, no, because she was like, this seems like a bad idea.
There's a lot of high ground in front of this.
Right, this is a
There is a
terrible
lot of high
idea.
ground.
This idea of
Terrible
hanging
spot.
out at the sanctuary is the worst idea.
Yeah.
They're here. The way I see it, we have two choices. We wait until
Right, like we're going to hang out in the sanctuary and not with the Rancor or something?
Or we go back.
What if the Rancor never shows up again?
Yeah, they're going to the palace.
They're going to the palace.
The Rancor,
palace.
I can't abandon Mos Espa. These people are counting on me.
Which people? The people that were killing your people? What people are counting on you?
I was educated on Coruscant. Not that that makes me better in any way.
highfalutin college boy over here.
I specialized in civic council negotiations.
Boring.
Empowering me to negotiate on your behalf.
I mean, he's going to go out there and they're going to fucking shoot him or something like that, probably.
Tatooine territories, formerly held.
Tell you to fucking S my fucking D, dude.
He should have read it before he went out there.
Just lie.
Yeah, just lie. Make it up. A million zillion.
The sands of Tatooine will once again flourish with flowered fields fertilized with the bodies of your dead.
He wrote all that quickly.
Oh, he's very poetic.
I mean, he's a little... Boba Fett's got the heart of a poet over here, apparently. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, jetpack.
Here we go. All right. We finally get it. Oh, my God.
Nice.
Finally. Got some...
jetpack.
Yay.
I am glad that he didn't die. Somehow.
Just quick, get
even
rid
though
of
he's
good
just like kind of whatever. Here we go. All right.
Man, these metal stormtroopers do not miss.
Ooh!
Oh, the knee cannon.
Yeah, the knee turret, dude. They're basically pulling like an opposite, what do you call it? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, but only like where they survive, essentially. Ooh. Dude.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
I'm digging it though. I mean, this is the stuff that I really wanted from this show. There we go, whistling birds.
There we go.
Do it. That was so good. Take that. Just keep firing.
I think this one was directed by Robert Rodriguez, and he's letting out his inner desperado in this shit right now.
Who
is it? Who is it?
Oh, nice. Okay, right on. Bartender Gunner.
Nice.
You think he had a couple of stiff drinks before he got behind that turret?
Oh,
Hopefully he did.
I wish he had gotten a helmet, but you know.
Yeah, right?
Buddy, wear a helmet.
You guys need to retake the fucking high ground.
Yeah.
Like, this spot is so hard to defend.
This is Star Wars. The high ground is very fucking important. The high ground is very important.
Yes.
About the Marshal.
He's fine.
Wait.
Oh, he's dead?
No.
You didn't have to come here.
Planet deserves better.
I do not believe that.
A little
Again, some maybe sleeves or like some armor of some kind.
It would have been, you know what a fun thing would have been was for her to like basically jump off of the bike and let it crash into them because she's like, this is my prized possession, but I'm willing to sacrifice this for the fight or something like that. That could have been fun. Here we go.
Nice.
Okay, he's fine. He's fine.
I love that like a
He's fine.
He's like an NFL fullback, just fucking carrying it to the fucking touchdown.
So
I love
good.
It. Oh, all right, right on. No!
Oh no, he's
No.
dead.
Don't kill him.
Oh, his foot is falling off.
Are we one-1ing Black Chrysanthemum right now?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
No, we can't get rid of him.
Get him.
Someone take the goddamn high ground.
It's like really infuriating.
It's so maddening.
They're falling back.
Yeah, right. That's guys.
Again, this isn't that many people from Freetown. I'm like, this was their reinforcements the whole time.
What?
They're gonna get exploded.
Is that like fucking prequel era shit? Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
We got fucking, was it Ed 209? A couple of those guys from fucking RoboCop over here.
They
Look
do
at
look
these
right.
guys. Or like that, or like also like like Terminator. Like they should be on Skull Beach. Whoa! Oh my God! They're like the fucking. That is some prequel era shit. Prequel era stuff. Holy fuck!
Yeah, it's crazy to see this in like on Tatooine.
Oh no, man. Because they have the force shield, don't they? They're fine.
Yeah.
And the little robot arm just goes.
So one of those things like where
Just gotta shoot the other one.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Not too shabby. Ooh, here we go.
Now we're talking.
Oh, finally.
Fuck.
It's like that Darksaber doing something.
That thing was better.
Actually, the Darksaber sucks.
Yeah, right?
Just throw it in the garbage.
You've run out of friends. Protect the others.
He's gonna go get the Rancor, even though
the Rancor.
Okay, a Rancor, one Rancor against an army. Okay.
I mean, a Rancor could probably take these guys out.
They've got a battle droid. Well, we've got a Grogu. Grogu's gotta fuck some shit up in this episode, right?
Oh, you know it's happening.
Adorable
You know it's
little
happening.
baby.
He takes a blaster shot to the chest and he's like, Beskar, baby.
Yeah. Oh, we're definitely gonna get a fake out Grogu shot.
And then he's gonna like get pissed.
We're gonna Frodo him with some Mithril, or I mean Beskar.
Hee hee.
This is not the battle I thought we were gonna get, but it's pretty
Oh
cool.
my God.
I brought a baby to a battlefield. There you go.
I mean, to be fair, she didn't know.
I know
like,
she didn't know, but it's hilarious. She's like, guess what? I have an adorable baby. She doesn't watch the news. She has no idea what's going on politically.
Come on.
Hold the line for Luke Clay. I'll head up there and snipe down.
Fucking finally!
Oh, gosh. Why do you look what the... Hi, buddy. I can't see, Dad.
This is not the place for this scene, but whatever.
I don't care. I don't care. Oh, what's he doing? He's forced.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Get the baby. Grab the baby. It's like a football. Fucking
Good
touchdown.
Lord.
Yeah, right?
Oh, my God.
Hat on a hat.
You've heard a elf on a shelf. You got Boba Fett on a Rancor pet.
There you go. That's pretty good.
Not bad.
That's good. You got
Working
there.
on it.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Are you still selling nuts in the middle of this war zone, guys?
Ooh.
Boop.
Is that gonna work? Is that gonna work?
I guess.
It can at least knock it off balance. There we go.
Oh, cute.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Don't shoot his baby.
got him.
Oh. Animal cruelty. Oh, wow. Okay, finally. The saber's doing something. He's doing it. He's like,
Oh, you know he's gonna. You know he's gonna.
He's like, I got
Launch
this
it or some
shit.
shit. Yeah. He's gonna.
Grogu caught doing a Nazi salute. Canceled.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Rancor. Do it.
Nice.
Oh, he ripped it in half
Do it.
like a freaking
I like that
phone
he,
book.
I like that he snuck in up old Palpy. Do it. Ooh. Ooh. Don't scratch him.
No. Ow. Not his doggy.
They need a lot more best. Oh, jeez.
No.
Need a whole bunch more Beskar to make him a little shirt.
Its shield isn't up. Well, no, they don't want to. They don't want to hit Boba or the Rancor. Oh, nice.
Nice. You just block it.
Ooh,
there we go, right in the eyeball.
I know he's got the little vest and shit, but he needs like that pod again. He needs that
pod. Yeah, right?
I am not a threat. Nice head tails. Come on, get behind me, pretty face.
She's in love. She basically said the Star Wars version of like nice tits.
Yeah.
Get behind me, hot stuff.
Yeah.
Is he gonna eat him? You gonna eat him? Oh, you don't wanna eat him. There we go. A little bit of sushi.
Nice.
A little sushi.
Oh shit.
Oh, this guy. Forgot about him. I forgot about him for a minute. Don't kill him.
Oh my god, the feet are still sticking out of his fucking mouth. That is incredible.
Pretty
Dude,
cool.
the balls on this guy.
Yeah.
Oh!
You burned his doggy. The Rancors hate fire, apparently.
But he's like a big old hound.
He's like, fuck
He's a Clegane.
this. He's like a Clegane.
He's from House,
yeah, right.
He's from House Clegane for sure. Ooh.
How's about the time you jet off to your Bacta tank?
He's getting the best of him, man.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, who's... No boy.
Ooh. With the Tuscan, with the gaffy stick. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
Ooh!
Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh. Really? Show you fucked up. Come on, that guy was the best villain you had.
They Darth Mauled him.
Well, maybe next season it'll be somehow Cad Vanth returned.
Cad Bane.
Cad
Bane,
Cobb Vanth. Whatever.
Cobb Vanth, Cad Bane.
Maybe they smush them together.
Couple CBs.
Couple of dead dudes.
They're a couple cowboys. A couple of dead cowboys.
Nobody's like all loose in the city. Don't shoot him,
guys.
What the hell? Don't shoot his dog.
What?
Just get Boba back. Oh,
it's because Boba's imprinted so he can control it.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
otherwise, he's just a Godzilla.
Yeah.
In your town. It's totally King Kong.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, it is.
I expect him to like grab baby Yoda.
Hold on. 'Twas Boba that killed the beast. I mean, he kind of looks like him. Like, you know, he can make it work.
Yeah.
Like, I look a lot like Pop. Like, oh my God.
He's like, no,
shit.
fuck you.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Wow.
I mean, he's got Beskar. He's okay.
Ooh, that was a nice little touch of sound design. That sounded very similar to Return of the Jedi right there. That was sick. Come on, Boba.
Don't worry, kid.
Oh yeah, he's going.
Oh man.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fight a Rancor.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this
Isn't that the last time? Remember when he did like the...
He's gonna
Is he gonna pacify him though?
Yeah,
he's probably gonna pacify him though a little bit.
He's not gonna force choke him. He's gonna like do the "you're in pain." He's like, chill. It's like, Daddy, chill.
Oh, cool.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
He's gonna be so sleepy.
There we go.
Oh, very cute. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? Don't get that close. That's too close, Grogu.
What if his tongue just comes out and he just kind of inadvertently eats him and stuff like that?
Little
Hey, just hush now, go to sleep. He's sang him a little forced lullaby.
Uh-huh. He's like, I like it's a pup. Oh my God, he's gonna sleep.
This Rancor and this little Yoda are best friends.
This is a Dodo video.
We gotta get the Dodo video back for sure. You'd never believe these two little guys became best friends. Ooh.
Nope. Oh, all dead.
Dead.
Oh.
Oh, look at his feet. Oh my god.
Jesus. Ain't Boba friend no more. I mean, yeah, fuck him, man. Like, oh, of course it was Fennec.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the cool shit.
The master
like,
assassin.
not all the cool shit, but yeah. People working in the streets. People are out. They're reopening again. Yeah. The earth is healing.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, my Raincourt destroyed your city.
Right?
Why must everyone bow at me?
Well, it's better than shooting.
Those are my only two choices.
When you run the town, it is.
We are not suited for this.
So we did all that so they could decide that they didn't want to run Tatooine?
I don't know. I think they are running it.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't want to.
There it is.
Told you, sunroof.
Yeah, the sunroof.
This is very much like when a cat starts knocking shit over and you're like, nope.
Oh, yeah. They're just sitting there just like, no. Yeah, they're...
What's he doing?
You're gonna go real fast, kid.
Go real fast. Oh my gosh. Who was in the back of the tank? Yeah. I thought we knew he wasn't dead.
Actually, no. Maybe it's Cad. You put Cad Bane in there.
That would be.
Oh, no, it's Cobb.
No, Cobb. Okay. I was like, that would have been way more interesting if it was a villain.
Then there's Thundercat. He's making him a robot.
Oh, robot.
Oh.
Yep. Here we go, robot.
That's cool.
Okay. All right, we get to keep him around. I'm with that. All right. What'd you think?
Man, I can't believe Han Solo showed up.
Having a little trouble because I get it's Star Wars rules, and I guess Fennec was laying out there for a while dead, or supposedly dead. So in Star Wars, you can be brought back to life, or is it because if he was dying and not dead, when he was like, I'm sorry about your sheriff, the first thing you would say would be like, he's alive but barely. You wouldn't act like, yeah, he's totally dead. Like, cause I
think the exact line was gunned down in cold blood.
Which
gunned down in cold. That to me posits. I think that the dude is dead.
And so I'm like, what's this bartender like? So we're to believe this bartender said that knowing that he's dying, like still alive. Which makes no sense.
Well, I don't think that the show is really particularly worried about making sense or being plotted well.
I'm just mad they killed my blue boy.
I would have liked the ending to be. I mean, I think Cobbman should have just been like, oh, I got hit in the shoulder, and then like he's recuperating back in Freetown, and then you put Cad Bane in there.
He can't move
to keep him, keep him
also
in the mix.
To prove a point that you people can change.
I used to be a piece of shit,
but then I got in a back to tank.
Yeah,
and also, and that would fit the theme of the show,
right?
And it would like Boba, instead of being a killer, like he's like, you're gonna be a prisoner. Like I'm gonna keep you alive so that you can be a prisoner because I have.
You're gonna go on trial or something like that, or whatever it is, and then he could get out, and we could kind of continue with this long because he has like a storied history. There's like an unfinished Clone Wars episode where they like came to blows. And I think it might, and I might be wrong, but it might explain how he got Cad Bane is responsible for the dent in his Beskar helmet.
I had read that.
And
so I noticed that like the screen always had that thing with the arrow that just said dent. Remember that loading screen that was, so I'm like, oh, they were telling us we were gonna get him forever, but then just to kill him?
I know.
It would have been so good. It would have been so cool if he had like, just to prove a point, like, fuck you, I have changed.
Yeah.
And he healed him.
Well, I mean, Dave Filoni and Favreau, they took the note from George Lucas where it's like all Jedi need to talk like they're on heroin, and you need to, if you have a bad guy with even a semblance of menace and you know, some type of interesting thing going on, you gotta kill them. Like,
yeah,
I did not feel that the death was earned, because he needed to be more of a bad guy throughout the whole story and really do some hateful shit. You know what I mean? Because it was just like, the Pikes were just the ones that killed Madame Garza. Like, he didn't come up and like fucking, like, we weren't really made to be able to care about her in the way that I feel that we could have. And then he kills her. Then I can really root for it. It felt, it was.
Why didn't they make him be that one that killed them? Because then that whole line where he was like outing the Pikes, it being like, "Aren't you angry?" Because he could be. No, he's like, "I did that shit.
I did that shit, dude. Like, it was fucking me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and also, like, the Tuskens didn't come back.
They didn't come back. They were just fridged.
Like, okay, like, I'll say this. I think that this show fucking sucks. Like, this
one man's opinion.
One man's opinion.
No.
I'm
This is
to throw the Grogu out with the bathwater.
No. Like, no. I had a lot of fun, but this was not that great of a show. All told.
I have to say, one man's opinion.
That's a tank top.
That's cool.
No,
that's a tank burn.
If you guys are that uncomfortable with saying, if you guys are that uncomfortable with me saying that on camera, we can edit it out or something like that. But like,
you can take all that heat. I am not being part of that.
I have a similar take that there is a good show within
There's a good show
this
in
mess.
Here.
And unfortunately, I feel like you could cut out most of the Boba stuff, and the Boba stuff would be just like an episode where Mandalorian comes to help Boba out and you get the cool fight. Yeah. But that would make more sense. If it was just Mandalorian and then there was one episode where like, oh, Boba Fett, he's been on Tatooine trying to whatever. He's been dealing with the Pikes. Let's go help him. And then when Boba's not on screen and not doing this stuff, it makes a lot more sense. We're not like, isn't this Boba's show? Shouldn't he be doing that? Shouldn't he be doing the Rancor shit? Shouldn't he be? Yeah. And so it's just kind of, I feel like it's very strange. It's a very like, they shoved Boba into the Mando show and the Mando just took it over.
Yeah.
And the greatest scene was Grogu and the Rancor. He even stole his Rancor.
And no. And we have the tape. I had a good time. I had fun. Yeah. I mean, like, I mean, there's a ton of fun stuff in this show, but it's terrible. like it's just like, I mean, like the craftsmanship is there. There's some great performances. There's some cool characters and stuff like that. I think just the story in and of itself, I just think just didn't really assemble itself in a way, because like, you know, we're doing all this stuff. There's a reason why, like, even though I feel like we would have been kind of like, you know, we kind of harped on that the whole time. Like, why aren't they getting up? Why aren't they getting up top? Like, why isn't this happening? We had a lot of room to say all that stuff because like, I just wasn't, it was a lot of characters that I didn't really have that much time to spend with and truly care about. You know what I mean? Like, and so a lot of it fell kind of flat for me. And I don't like saying this. I want to like everything Star Wars and everything like that. But I don't know. It felt very flat for me for the most part. Like, you know, there was some cool stuff. There was some really cool stuff that like, I liked the kind of the prequel era, like, you know, the role, like, what is it? I can't remember like the name of them or whatever it is, but like those roller droids, they had the same kind of like, setup, like with the like getting those guys, taking out those guys.
Said the name of it. I forgot already.
A scorpion.
Yeah, right. Like the Scorpio, the Scorpio things or whatever. Scorpio droids or whatever. Yeah. That would mean like there was some really fucking cool shit in this episode. There was a lot of fun stuff in this episode. But yeah.
Like there's so much stuff you wanted. I mean, you wanted Mando on a Rancor. You wanted Boba and Mando fight, or Boba on a Rancor, and then
you got both.
You got both. And you wanted like Mando and Boba fighting side by side, fucking shit up. So you had them in the air flying around. That was cool. But so much of the like the original plan for battle was so clearly a bad idea. And these are two seasoned. We are made to believe that Fennec Shand and Boba Fett are like seasoned warriors. They are not dumb. They know how to fight in a war. And for them to just be like, good plan.
They kept listening
to be
to
like,
Dash,
or there's like that. There's that classic. There's like that classic, like kind of. It's almost like a war movie scenario or a Western scenario where they're just like, I tell you what, boss, we don't got people, but the one thing that we do have a lot of is explosives, and so they just draw in the thing, and they got explosive lined up throughout the whole street, and they kind of even the score that way. But they just came off like kind of amateur hour. You know what I mean? Like,
or,
and,
the mods make the point of like, you have to take care of your people, so you got to stay here. And he's like, you are absolutely right. Good idea. They're all coming with us. And then maybe they're double crossed and there's a big fight inside the palace, but it would just make more sense.
Helm's Deep, but a Jabba's palace. You know what I mean? Like, I love that idea and stuff. And like, and then even like with the Rancor thing, like that was. Like there was, because we just hit the pause button on Boba's show for in the latter half of the season. Like you could have had like a thing like where he's trying to be able to ride it, and it keeps bucking him off. Like he's like, I can't, like I'm having trouble. Like I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not, or whatever it is. And then that kind of informs the moment of triumph when he actually is able to do it. Instead, he just got a Rancor. Danny Trejo is nowhere to be found.
And he's taking a nap in the pit.
Yeah, Danny Trejo's nowhere to be found. Stephen Root like showed up. He's like, "Well, you made the wrong choice here," and now all of a sudden, everybody in the city is behind him. But like, there was that dropped. Like story, because I thought he was coming back. I thought he was going to drop dime on him or something like that. Well, I
you know
think
what I mean?
that
Like
was
or something.
That was the stand. See, like I think I will concede to you that when you say it's this show sucks, and that they have these grand ideas where they're like, okay, well, Boba's going to get betrayed. So like they're like, no, it's here, here, and here. There's the three things. Like, that he's going to get betrayed because the merchant society was like, you're not doing what we want you to do. And they're like, sure, Boba, but they offered us a better deal. We keep hearing about the Tuskens, but then all we get is the gaffy stick at the end, and you're like, oh, okay.
I like that.
And like you could have saved some of them. You could have made it. There's so many ways that they could have made it stronger, but like they have the pieces there. They just didn't. The story wise, they just didn't do it.
No, and it's mostly. I'll just say this as a piece of narrative storytelling, which is what movies and television shows are.
Sure.
Like I just think that it's just not. I think it is profoundly flawed. But I still had a good time. Like that's what's just so weird about my relationship with Star Wars is that like even when it's
it's a blast when it's dog shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is dog shit, but
no. But even I mean like even and like the. Like I've literally there are a bunch of Star Wars movies that I don't really like. I've watched all of them minimum like 4 or 5 times minimum. Sure. You know what I mean? All of them. So like it's not that I won't come back to fucking to revisit this and stuff like that. I feel like I will. The story in and of itself, I think, is just and how it assembles and just like we all of a sudden we got to cache all of our chips and it's like. We have a big bad that we haven't spent that much time with and we just want to see more of that we just ice. And we have all of these like compatriots and brothers and sisters in arms, like that we haven't gotten to know either. And like, so there was a bunch of cool stuff. It checked a bunch of boxes. Like, but I just it felt very kind of, unfortunately, like oddly hollow to me. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Even though like that Rancor looked great, sounded great. You could tell that they like really studied the movements of like Phil Tippett's original work in Return of the Jedi. And they do that with Grogu too. Like whenever they do like a CGI thing, like they definitely use the puppet as a reference to make sure that there's synergy so that just you don't really miss a beat. I mean, like the craftsmanship is off of its ass. And it was really great to see like Boba in a helmet fucking shit up. You know what I mean? Like, and truly doing truly going, like going ham on some folks and stuff like that, and there was a ton of stuff to like about it. I just think as a story, I just thought that it's profoundly flawed, I think. And like,
I have a question for you, Sean. So
please,
would you, if somebody is like, hey, I want to get my kid into Star Wars. Would you recommend
the kids will love it.
It's great for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think maybe the difference here is that you're coming to it from a like filmmaking narrative perspective. I actually turned my brain off from that a long time ago. Like they broke me.
They broke you.
And like Mandalorian gave me hope that Star Wars could do it, but then I just was like, oh, okay, we're not doing that. Fine, because I'm a comic book reader, and so for me, there's a ton of stories where you're just like, what if Batman and Superman punched each other, and you're like, I want to see that. Like, okay, cool. Like that sounds fun. Or like, what if Magneto joined the X-Men? You're like, fuck yeah. Like that sounds sick. Like, does it make sense? No, but like. For a couple issues, great. And like, was it a cool splash page with like all the Avengers assembled? Hell yeah! Did I cheer? Yeah, totally. Was it useful? No. Like, but am I going to read another one? Probably. Like, you know, and like I think that
Wait, you read X-Men comics? You read X-Men comics?
Yeah, man. It's like sometimes you need that, 100%. You know, like that sort of like that. Sure. Like, and I know that people rail against like fan service or whatever, and I think that was why people were so down. I think
fan service can be great.
Yeah, people were down on like comic book movies, and we'll count this as a comic book movie in some way. I mean, no, it's not, but like for this example,
well, no, I know, no,
it's a blockbuster.
It's operating in the same kind of, in the current blockbuster comic book kind of thing, where it's like we're just bringing a bunch of stuff in, because like, again, I'm not against fan service. I fucking cried like 4 fucking times in Spider-Man Far From Home, like. Or is it No Way Home? No Way Home. Sorry. Yeah, like No Way Home. Yeah, sorry. There's too many homes in the fucking thing. It's Homecoming. Yeah. But that was such a very big, potentially messy, but really well crafted, focused, centralized kind of like story. And so, you know, I am not anti thing, even though do I want Star Wars to kind of grow and stuff like that. You know, or to kind of to move on maybe from a certain angle. Yes, and that's kind of what Cad Bane like kind of represented.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, sorry, you're getting a stake in the heart. Like so many fucking cool, like there's such a cool adversarial thing that could have been
I
done.
Wanted Hasbro rules.
Honestly,
like, keep them alive.
That conversation, the dialogue between him and Boba gave me more characterization of Boba than I feel like the entire show.
Fucking God.
I was like, this dude knows him, and he's like, yeah. And I was like, where was this the whole? We needed someone who knew Boba.
Yeah, absolutely.
We needed that guy the whole time. We needed like scenes where he's like razzing him for a while.
Yeah,
like because I was just like, oh, I'm finally getting some characterization of who Boba is, other than just like a reformed. Like I knew who he is now after the Tuskens, but I didn't really.
I think overall the format was bad. Like if they had taken some things and remixed it, we have a show. The pieces are all there to make an okay show. Yeah. They just did it wrong in the order of things. They did it wrong in presenting the expectations of things.
And also they like plopped in a great episode right in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, no, and you know, like or like the curation of the narrative elements and stuff like that. Like again, like we didn't even have to necessarily know that it was Cad Bane, but there should have been like a shadowy figure on that train.
Yeah.
To connect, and then the internet's aflutter. Who is it? Who's the shadowy figure?
He's just in there hanging out, taking pot shots at the Tuskens. Like, you know, like that would have been
or
great.
Whatever. It's like they've had him on, you know, they've had him on the payroll, but he's kept a low profile, you know, and now he found out, you know, now he has to kind of come. I mean, I just feel like there was. Yeah, and I can already hear everybody. I can just wow, like, it's gonna be great. Like, you know, it's gonna be so good. Like, you need to shut the fuck up. This is just Star Wars, and
just
it's just
calm
like
down and look at the Grogu. Look at the boy.
It is just Star Wars, and Grogu was fun. It was very cute. That whole thing with them riding around in a war zone and everything like that was okay. I would have liked a little bit more of a quieter, emotional kind of moment with them coming together to really get me. Because again, I cried on camera when they parted ways. It was a very emotional moment for me, and it was just like I don't know, just kind of like
it did it to me. I don't know. I got there. I was like,
oh no. It was there. Yeah, the shirt was it was cute. It was absolutely cute. I mean, like again,
I did want Mando to get knocked off the Rancor, and the Darksaber falls to the side, and you get Grogu that would have been funny to me. Even if he didn't use it, because we know that he didn't choose the lightsaber, so that would have been a really that was a moment I didn't get that I wanted.
You wanted Grogu.
I wanted Grogu to at least for him to look at the lightsaber and kind of a nod back to the fact that he chose the Sophie's choice of the lightsaber.
What if he drops it? What if he drops it and he almost like when Luke or like a Jedi will force pull it, but he does it for him.
Yeah,
and then
so
gets a hold of the sword, stabs the thing through the eye. Like the bad scorpion, awesome. Thing or whatever. I mean, I think, but again, I loved. It was very Yoda-ish, where he just pacified
go to sleep.
The
thing and everything like that. That
and
was
then he
very
was sleepy too, and he wanted to take a nap with the pup.
He was like, hey, listen, I've been forcing, and I only got to eat some worms. I didn't get as many eggs or frogs as I would have liked, or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? And fucking dude, using the Force burns calories and shit like that. You know what I mean? I think that this show fucking sucks narratively. I think as a good time. As far as a good time, I think it's totally it's got a bunch of stuff. It's the dinner scene from Hook. It's this gigantic, colorful, beautiful, opulent, crazy spread of kind of empty calories, sort of except for the stuff that I've built a relationship with that Mando put in the work to make me care about that relationship. You know what I mean? That's why I got the rollies going. You know what I mean? Like the tears of the tank were fucking happening over there when they parted ways. And all that stuff was there, and I just I don't know. I guess it just they got there, but it was there were so many things that there were just I felt like a couple rocks kind of left unturned, or the rocks were there, and they're just we should turn over that rock, huh? Yeah, maybe, I don't know, we'll see, or something like that with a bunch of the characters and stuff. But it was still fun. Like Blacker said, dude, when he tossed the guy and shot him mid-air. Fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
Super sick.
There's and again, I feel like we need to do a freeze frame where I'm going like this and you guys are going and even though that was perfect with you guys backing away, because they're gonna I mean I still sort of stand by it. I think the show
or a super cut where this show sucks, and then all these moments of you cheering. It's and that's kind of what this show is.
But that's sort of No, but that I think is sort of that is my thesis, is that fun, very for me personally, and just and I don't know. I mean, I've had fun at Star Wars before, and they were well-written movies. It's happened. It's possible. I don't you know what I mean? And I think that. Yeah. This one in particular wasn't really, or it was just not very well curated. And I'm not saying that I can make anything better. That's another thing that people hit us up every time that I say anything critical, is that they say that, well, you think you can make something better? And I'm not saying that I could.
You are a filmmaker, and I think anybody who has ever made a film has an idea of how to do a thing, and they know how to craft something. You've actually made a film, so you can speak to how hard it is to make a thing. You have had that experience.
Exactly. Yes.
It's easy for us to armchair it and be like, I would have done this.
I would have done it all.
But I don't know how to make or even direct an episode, which these are mini films. These are 1 hour episodes. They're mini films.
Yeah.
So you have an idea of the craft involved in it, and your brain kind of churns in that. Here's how I would have assembled it. And I definitely think that there's an element where sometimes what they say, that perfection is the enemy of good, or good is the enemy of whatever that's
perfect is the enemy of good.
Perfect is the enemy of good. And so the idea that you can fuss over it, but sometimes you just got to get a thing into the world. And so when you do get a really good story within the Star Wars universe, that's why Mando, season 1 was so spectacular, because like we didn't have the expectation of it being good, and then we're like, wait, what?
We were right off the heels of Rise of Skywalker, which everybody who has ever fucking blasted any of us for having notes about anything, we're clickety clacking about how what could have been done with that story and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think that we all partake in it, because that's just like what happens when you dispel a piece of art into the world, as people appraise it, and they think that because other than that, I mean, it's like, because it was hard as fuck for Tommy Wiseau to make The Room. Like, it was immeasurably difficult for him to make that movie. You know what I mean? Like, and did it turn out the way that he thought it did? Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just that's the rolling of the dice of this whole thing. But like, there's a lot of stuff in this. I like going all the way back to like episode 2. I love that train sequence. There were so many fucking good elements about the show. I think maybe it's because like I was impressed and I was hopeful, and then some of that stuff just kind of didn't quite come together all the way for me and stuff like that. But I don't know.
I think we need to make some new prompts for our Boba breakdown, since we obviously aren't going to we have so much to talk about. I think we should maybe look at like the scene, like, what were your favorite moments, or because like to always tell me the odds. Like we could be like, well, where does the story go from here? Like, those are some fun
Back
things.
to Mandalorian, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, Boba Fett setting up
like
a city doesn't really. It's not exciting.
No, the two and like again, Boba didn't get the last moment on his show. It was Grogu and Mando and Cobb Vanth, which I suppose could be within the thing. Like, what would Cobb Vanth become? This would be so fucked up. Like, would he become like a villain? Like, you dipped the fuck out and you brought all this shit on my community and got a bunch of people killed.
I don't think
so.
No,
I don't think so. He's too good. But I mean, it was like when he brought up the knife. Like, it was very.
We're just desperate for a villain.
For a villain with a little more teeth and stuff like that. Like, that should have been Cad Bane.
I think my summation of this episode is in the finale when he pushes the hyperspeed button and Grogu just goes, wee!
That was me that other time.
That's it. Yeah, that's exactly. We. I mean, like, yeah, it's like, ooh, we. Did we have a good Star Wars time? You better believe we had a good Star Wars time. Yeah, big time. Absolutely. Yeah. So, Mr. Sorty Beskar hole or something like that over there. Like, yeah, for sure. So anyway, again, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us as we've gone through the book of the Boba Fett. We had a really good time. Again, and I had a great time covering this thing. I had a great time hanging out with you. I mean, I never ever think that I would think of the Sarlacc as being the #1 throat goat taking out Nancy Reagan, or whatever. Like, I never would have thought that. Now that's in my brain, and I mean, it is worth it just for that alone, and a bunch of other things. So, again, like, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us as we've gone on this season 1 journey of Book of Boba Fett. If you guys want to help us out and maybe give a little bit of support over there to us on the old Patreon, if you haven't already disliked this video and reported it and sent it into oblivion over there, even though you can't really see the dislikes anymore, which even as a content creator,
why?
Yeah.
Because I was like, no one's disliking our videos anymore. We must be doing really good.
No. You can hit the dislike button, but it doesn't show you like how many you get. Doesn't show you.
Oh,
yeah, they took it away.
Wow, that's funny.
Which is like. But
you can come to Sunday. You come on Sunday on the live stream and yell at us and tell us hit the dislike button.
You can tell us how much. Like, you can tell us how full of shit I am and everything like that. You know what I mean?
So many people on Sunday.
Oh my God! No, I think we'll be. You know what? The thing is, we've had a great group of like friends and like and people that have come on the chat and stuff like that. But yeah, like, so just make sure that you set your reminders. There's going to be a link for that in the top pinned comment and in the description below for the book for the Boba Brunch breakdown, the final one. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're gonna have Maddie K. Ray showing up. We're gonna have Sam Coleman, the legendary Sam Coleman, aka Young Hodor. He's going to be helping us out over there. And we're probably going to have one or two other guests kind of come through. I think we're gonna have like a big old crew coming over, so it's gonna be a fun time. So we will be hanging out on the Boba Brunch Breakdown this coming Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You got yourself a reminder down there. You can go click on the link, and then you can set yourself a reminder. It'll give you a little notification about 30 minutes before when we're about to fire up and shit like that. And so you guys can do that and hang out and kick it with us, discuss the episode. Our commenters are hilarious too, by the way. Like they're so fucking funny. Like it really is like and also like just like their breadth of knowledge of the world and everything like that is really great. And so I'm very much looking forward to that. We hope that you guys can come by. That's in the top pinned comment and in the link below. If you guys can hit us up over there, that would be great. If you could hit us up on Patreon, that'd be even better. If you can't do either of those things, but you just want to hit us with a like and a subscribe, we would appreciate if you would do so. We thank you guys for coming by, and we will check y'all later.